My story involves growing up in the shadow of a steel plant in eastern Baltimore County. It was a Bethlehem Steel site. It was a site that produced steel used to build ships in world wars, parts of the Empire State Building, the Golden Gate Bridge, the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. We employed roughly 31,000 steelworkers and other employees at the heyday of the plant. I also watched that plant collapse over several decades and the fallout from people losing their health care, losing their pensions after giving a lifetime of service to that manufacturing here in America. So we do need to uplift the American manufacturing industry. Clearly, I was shocked when we saw the tariff policies of this administration take place. I agree with my colleague, Mr. McGarvey, earlier that it is a tool that can and should be used in important and critical situations. I would have loved to have seen action with tariffs when China was dumping steel, very cheap steel that really put and pushed that plant towards its closure. And so certainly welcome the conversation, but think that tariffs need to be thoughtful tariff goods that are going to drive up costs for businesses, consumers, and taxpayers alike. Is that something that we think we could be supportive of in that work?
Exemptions from what?
Large-scale infrastructure projects such as the rebuild of the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore.
Well, I agree that all those components should be sourced in the U.S.
And if not, though, should steel or other products, if they're not sourced here, should they be charged a tariff?
Yes. Yeah.
You think they should? Okay. And then regardless of where the tariffs are coming or your positions on tariffs, I'm just curious for the panel here, going back to that grant for Sparrows Point Steel, do you think we could or should look at ways to use that tariff revenue to support those projects rather than pull that funding from them? I mean, is it good policy to pull awards when we have a $500 million manufacturing project on the books and that's moving forward to then pull that funding?
I don't know enough about it to respond.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield.